Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. This was the week after Easter, so I'm snacking on my Easter bunny sugar cookies while I do my plan with me. So first I go in and I update my goals. One thing that's been hard is that I didn't number or date these dots, and so when I go a few days it's hard to remember which days I did it, which days I didn't, so I really need to get better at staying on top of tracking it. In the meantime, last week, the wins were that I had some Easter fun. I think that's important these days when you're stuck inside. I did yoga every day and I practiced Spanish every day, so I crushed those goals. And how I'll improve next week, I need to get back on top of my podcast, developmental editing, and a routine. The routine has kind of gone out the window, I'm going to be honest. I should try to get back to it, but it's not happening right now. But I did have a productive week, so I'm not going to hold it against myself too much. So first things first, I put in this little running shoe to mark down my daily workouts and put down my ideal routine that I haven't actually been doing. So swish and swipe, litter, moisturizer, planner time, Spanish, yoga, and getting dressed. Moving on to the week, I had a grocery order placed for that Friday, so I grabbed one of the Clever Fox grocery bag stickers, but then I realized I wanted to divide up the pages as per usual. So I used this gold thin washi to split it up before layering the grocery bag over top. That day, I needed to pick up groceries, and I also wanted to get some Kiva bars from the local store because it was my boyfriend's birthday on Saturday and I was going to make him peanut butter cups. So after I put that down just to make sure I didn't forget, I moved back to Monday. Sorry you can't see it all right now. I did it out of frame because I'm still terrible at this apparently after all this time. So on Monday I used a little laundry machine icon to mark down that I folded laundry. I wanted to finish an edit for the podcast and record the next episode of the podcast. And then I used this little quote sticker that says, "New Monday, new week, new goals." I'm sorry that you can't see all of this, but there we go. That's the finish editing sticker, and you'll be able to see it all at the end. Next up, I decided to jot down some of the Friends with Benefits podcast to-dos. Since Monday is going to be a big podcast day, I wanted to make sure I had my to-do list to work off of. Now, we got a little behind with the recording because there's been some health issues and some just really big stressors happening around here since the year began, honestly. It's been a roller coaster, but we did finally get episode 123 and 124 recorded, and we missed 1 week, which I felt terrible about, but we're back up, we're running. So if you guys missed us that week, if you listened to the podcast, we apologize, but it's back on track. We do a podcast about the show Friends. If you don't know, it's called Friends with Benefits, and each week we watch an episode and discuss it in great detail. It's a lot of fun. So I marked down Lex's birthday with this cute purpley blue birthday cake and finish filling out my to-dos for Friday evening to make his birthday treat. Because he's not a big sweets person, but the week before, when I was still unsure what I was doing for his birthday, I made some peanut butter blondies and was so annoyed with myself because those with some chocolate chips added or something could have been a good choice because he likes peanut butter and chocolate type desserts if he does like a dessert. And then I realized I had a recipe for homemade peanut butter cups and they were amazing. I put down a text less, write more sticker from the Recollections line at Michael's because I got a little behind on my editing and wanted to make sure I caught up on it this week. So on Tuesday, I put down this work label and jotted down that I wanted to do editing for 2 hours. And there's the quote box for Monday. And I did the same on Wednesday. I've been reading a lot of books. I started reading the book Birdsong this week, so I marked that in my personal to-do list. I hated it. It takes a lot for me to stop reading a book. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. And I thought it was terrible. It was offensive, demeaning, terrible. We also thought we were going to try to watch The Godfather this week, but we only ever watch TV when we can use a splitter for our Bluetooth headphones because we don't want to disturb our neighbors. And it broke randomly. It's like it physically broke, which makes no sense because we never touch it or anything, but it just sort of fell apart. But we have another one ordered that we will hopefully be able to watch The Godfather soon. Back into Tuesday, I wanted to batch cook. I put down this stack of pancakes, even though I didn't cook pancakes, but you know what? It's cute with this page flag from Clever Fox to mark it down, and I wrote down hashtag kitchen staples because that's the name of the meal plan that I made that week. I've been doing the Clean Food Dirty Girl meal plans for 2 years now, off and on. There was a couple months, I think, where I didn't do it, and it messed with my mood. I gained weight, and it just wasn't working to go back to a standard American diet. And when the closer I stick to Clean Food Dirty Girls meal plans, the better I feel, and the food is just amazing. So on Sunday, I put down a purple page flag to mark down recording and a pink page flag to mark down recording, but that's where my color coding does come in. The purple is for the podcast, pink is for YouTube, so I also layered a cute munchkin on top. And the thing that really I love about using planner stickers is it just adds a little flair to the sort of drudgery, if you will. So the work labels themselves on Tuesday and Wednesday are great, but then I also layered it with this pen sticker and a coffee monster with coffee, and I love it. I think it looks adorable and it gets me motivated to get the work done. I used some yellow highlighter to jot down my week's main goal, which is to write or developmentally edit. So I put my to-dos right next to it for that goal. And I had to let the highlighter dry a little bit because this one is not the Mildliner brand. It's a different brand that leaks through really easily and is very wet when you put it on the page. So I needed to let it dry before I tried to write over it. And my reward of achieved was that I could order books. I did achieve my goal, but instead of ordering books, I actually got myself a Kindle, and that's why in the next plan with me, you will see that once it arrives, I read a book a day for a few days before I had to get back to work again. So then I jot down my YouTube to-dos. I also put down this Mambi Happy Planner sticker that says Plan a Happy Life. I thought the colors would look nice with the rest of the spread, and it was appropriate when trying to plan some fun things and plan work things at the same time. Now, this is the point where planning when in quarantine and not having a strict schedule all the time is difficult because I have these blank spaces left that I can just fill however I want because I already put my editing jobs, my podcast stuff, my YouTube stuff. But there is self-care stuff that needs to get done. So I put down this appointment label to have a self-care session with this. I layered it over this heart location sticker and put that I needed to shave and do a face mask. And I layered a bathtub over top. Those are all Clever Fox stickers. They have amazing stickers. I think they relatively recently updated their sticker packs, and they sent me extra pages from their new packs, and I love them. They are functional, they're small enough, they're pretty. They're fantastic. So Thursday I marked off as my official day off because I knew that after a couple days of intense editing, I would want a day off. So I put that sticker, powered by coffee, time to read, and movie night with a little munchkin eating popcorn, which you will see in a moment. And yeah, I think I did do all of those things. I read and I watched a movie, but it's really just these are my choices that I can do because it's my day off. I don't have to stick too strictly to anything. Just do what I feel. Friday, I also decided to work on my YouTube channel, just recording voiceovers, uploading, and getting them ready to post. So I used another pink page flag that says today and jotted down YouTube. So that's pretty much it for this week's plan with me. It's a lot simpler now that I'm working from home and I can build my own schedule, but it's still really nice to have a plan to work from, even though I don't have to keep track of certain schedules as much. The only scheduled things that I had were like Lex's birthday and my grocery pickup. But other than that, it was all just me deciding how I want my days to go and trying to fit everything in. And I think I've been doing a pretty good job of balancing self-care with work. And that's all she wrote. So let me know how you guys are doing in your respective quarantines. I hope everybody is staying safe. And I know it's been a little while since Easter, but as far as where I am, it's a couple weeks later and I'm still very much under quarantine, and we're getting through. So I put this last adulting sticker right next to my main goal for the week, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon, and please like and subscribe. Bye.